Alright, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some news regarding the UFC and Paige VanZant. So VanZant was scheduled to fight Amanda Ribas at UFC on ESPN Plus number 28 on March 14th. Well, unfortunately, she has suffered another broken arm and is out of the fight. She posted last week on social media. I'll go ahead and read the quote. You know that Japanese proverb, fall 7 times, stand up 8. Well, my story is break your arm 3 times, keep fighting 4. Anyone could choose to give up here. It would be the easiest thing to do. But to hold it together when everyone else would understand if you fell apart, that's true strength. Yes, I fractured my arm again. No, this isn't the end of my story. This is a very small fracture and will only take 6 to 8 weeks to heal. My doctor said I will be back ready to take a fight in May. This is the second time I broke through a screw hole where my plate in my arm is, third break in a third spot. I know I need to adjust my training now that I have a permanent plate and screws in there. I will make those adjustments and I will return successfully just as I have before. I am not going anywhere. I am only 25 years old and I am a gangster fighter. I'll be making my UFC return in May. God just wanted me to have a little more patience. Send me some good vibes. Hashtag VanZant. I could use some love. So this is the third or fourth time that VanZant has broken that same arm in a few years. And I think this is like the second or third time she's broken it since having the plate and screws in her arm. So like VanZant said, she obviously needs to change up something in her training. And a part of me wonders, is she really letting it heal as far as it needs to before returning to training? I know she wants to hurry up and fight and get through the last fight of her UFC contract and go into free agency, but I have to wonder if, maybe she should take the time off to let this arm heal up properly so that these breaks stop happening all the time. Now, as for Amanda Ribas, the 8-1 Brazilian fighter does have a replacement opponent. She will now be taking on Randa Markos. Markos is currently 10-7-1 in the UFC and has alternated wins and losses all the way back to her time on The Ultimate Fighter in 2014, with a lone draw against Marina Rodriguez in 2018 being the one break in that pattern. Honestly, I think the matchup between Markos and Ribas is a little more interesting than the one between VanZant and Amanda Ribas. So this should make for a bit more interesting fight. And it's over a month out, so it actually still gives Markos really almost a full camp to train for it. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Of course, the likes are always appreciated. And what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, fastest growing women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. You'd be a lot cooler if you did. And we'll see you next time.